Week 16 brought a lot of excitement. And of course, I'm not going to talk about all games, but I'm going to talk, the scores and everything. I'm not going to go in depth. But what I wanted to do first is I wanted to give my top 5 in the MVP race. The season's coming to an end as far as the regular season. And we kind of have a clear view of who the top 2 is. But I want to give my top 5, and I understand that only one wins. Is that in third? But I want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I want to give my top 5, and I'm going to start with number 5. Now, this is my list. Again, this is my list. This is the Unpopular Podcast hosted by Jalen Hunter. This is my list. If you have it, I'm sure you probably will have a different list. Give me your list. But this is mine. And I'm going to start with number 5, which is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, it has been one of, if not the best back the entire league. The entire season. And it actually kind of dates back to last season. Derrick Henry has been one of the most unstoppable players we've seen in a while. From his size to his strength to his speed. He doesn't look like he's that fast, but he is a very fast player. Not to mention, he's probably the toughest running back to tackle, especially in space. Derrick Henry is now, of course, Ryan Tannehill has played well, except for Sunday, but Ryan Tannehill has played well, but Derrick Henry is majority of the reason why the Tennessee Titans have been successful this year, and actually has been successful the last 2 years, and he was a huge reason why they beat the Ravens last year in the playoffs, and beat the Ravens this year, now I think about it. So number 5, I have to put Derrick Henry. The reason why I actually have him at number 5 and not anywhere higher, one, because the Tennessee Titans still struggle when it comes to big game. We saw what happened on Sunday. We saw what happened with the Cleveland Browns. Now I know that's not all on him, but when you're Derrick Henry, I expect you to at least I expect you to have better numbers in games like that. So I have Derrick Henry at number 5. Number 4, I have Josh Allen. You have to give credit to the fact that, you bring in Stephon Diggs, but if you aren't accurate, that doesn't matter the type of player that you have around you. And last year, Josh Allen was one of the least accurate players in all the NFL. This year, he is one of the most accurate. So you saw his improvement. Not to mention, he's the biggest reason why the Bills are 12-3 right now and division winners. I understand that the division might be down right now. You have the Miami Dolphins, we'll talk about in a minute. You have the Patriots that they just beat last night. But there's a testament to the fact that a lot of people are saying that they are probably the biggest threat to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC, and Josh Allen is a huge, probably the main reason for that. So that's why I have Josh Allen at number 4. Number 3, I have Alvin Kamara. First of all, shout out Alvin Kamara for, I believe it was Thursday or Saturday. It was Thursday, I think, for scoring 6 touchdowns. I think the most since like Clinton Portis or something. Shouts out to you. And he could have had 7, but Sean Payton was hating. But shouts out to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara has been the most consistent thing this entire season with the Saints. The Saints defense is incredible, but they've had lulls. The offense, we know about Drew Brees and his injury, but the Love and Michael Thomas's injury, Alvin Kamara has been the most consistent thing alongside Sean Payton's coaching in the Saints organization this year. And he has been arguably the best back in the league. His balance is incredible. The way that he's able to see seams and see pockets has been incredible. The way that his running ability along with his catching ability is still top notch. I'm not going to put him above Christian McCaffrey right now because I know Christian McCaffrey's been injured and I want to see what he looks like coming back. But if Christian McCaffrey, if he continues this pace, arguably is the best back in the league, and he is the main reason, alongside the Saints defense. He is one of the main reasons why the Saints are Super Bowl contenders, and a lot of people have them in the Super Bowl along with their defense, alongside what Alvin Kamara and that offense is doing. So I have Alvin Kamara number 3. Now you have 2 and 1. They pretty much been the same. Now it's funny, man. This year has been crazy. You know, a lot of the season I've had Russell Wilson at the top because he's been incredible. I've had Jeffries, even though I understand the MVP is mostly a quarterback driven stat, but I've had Jeffries from the Minnesota Vikings. He's been up there. Dalvin Cook has been up there, but the top 2 have pretty much been the same. And outside of Russell Wilson, until he started throwing the ball everywhere. But number 2, I have Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, you have 4,740 total yards. You have 38 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes has been the most incredible. He's been Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the league, and he's played like it majority of the year. And I know he had kind of a bad game on Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons, but they still won the game. So I have Patrick Mahomes at number 2, and the only reason why I have number 2 is because of number 1, which is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, to me, has been. He's had he's had one of his best seasons ever. Now, one of his best seasons, not the best season. He's had one of his best seasons in his career. He has 4,059 yards, and he has 44 touchdowns, which is a league high, and only 5 interceptions. Again, there's not much that you can say about Aaron Rodgers that hasn't been said. A lot of people are deeming this season the only reason why Aaron Rodgers is playing good is because they drafted Jordan Love. I'm not really one to say that. What I'm gonna say is he's playing good because this is the second year with a new coach, and they've been incredible. His connection with Devontae Adams is stronger than ever. Aaron Jones has been great. Jamal Williams has been great. Valdez-Scantling has come along. So because of that, I have Aaron Rodgers number 1. Aaron Rodgers, to me, right now is my MVP, and I think that unless he loses on Sunday or something, I don't foresee him losing, or he loses bad or something. I don't really foresee him losing the number 1 spot. So right now I have Aaron Rodgers at number 1, Patrick Mahomes, Alvin Kamara, Josh Allen, and Derrick Henry as my top 5 MVP candidates. So